regreso aquí en Noches con Platanito y es un placer presentarles a mi siguiente invitado. Él es una de las estrellas más grandes de Hollywood. Sí. Lo conocemos por Beverly Hills 90210, ¿te acuerdas, Villalpando? Y hoy viene convertido en todo un director de cine. Recibamos con un fuerte aplauso a Jason Priestley. Un placer tenerte aquí, de mis grandes ídolos. Ay.
Thank you.
Fuiste uno de los ídolos adolescentes más populares en los 90s con Beverly Hills 90210.
Well, yeah, we did pretty well on that show.
Sí.
People seem to like it. People all around the world seem to like it. It did pretty well.
Oye, pero eras un ídolo. Imagínate, yo traigo una fotografía de cuando estaba allí en Beverly Hills.
I'll tell you what I don't miss: the fashion. And I don't miss the highway.
Esa es otra.
I don't miss the high-waisted jeans, right?
Pero
way up here with the jeans, right? So
sí,
bad.
pero ustedes imponían moda en los chavos. Yo me acuerdo que yo también usaba mis pantalones arriba. Ahí está, ¿no? Pero, el copetazo que se usaba antes.
The big hair and the high-waisted jeans. It was dark days. Dark days.
Pero a ver, Jason, ¿cómo es posible que no pierdas los pies? ¿En qué momento alguien llega y te baja los pies a la tierra? Porque fuiste un ídolo y aparte fuiste compañero también de departamento de Brad Pitt. ¡Ay, güey! Oye, su vida, digo, obviamente era vida de muchas mujeres. ¿Cómo era una noche ahí en el departamento? ¿Era lleno de mujeres?
When you're young in Hollywood, things like that just happen. Back in the '80s in Hollywood, I thought those were really fun, really innocent times. We were all young, crazy actors just running around in Hollywood together, and we all had a lot of fun. It was just fun. It was good, clean fun. Really.
Oye, y yo sé que otro de tus grandes amigos ha sido Bradley Cooper.
Yeah. Bradley and I made a movie together about 10 years ago. Yeah, and he and I are friends.
Hay una fotografía que estás ahí con él. Mira. Oye, pero yo sé que él te dio uno de los grandes consejos en tu vida. ¿Cuál fue?
I was on my way to ask my wife to marry me, and I did it. I was taking her to London, England, to ask her to marry me because that's where we met. He said to me, all right, Jay, look, I've been through this before. So do it the minute you get there. Otherwise, all you're going to be thinking about the whole time you're there is you're gonna have this ring in your pocket, just burn a hole in your pocket the whole time. He said, then do it as soon as you get there. Otherwise, it's going to drive you crazy, and you're going to be, doing nothing but thinking about this ring in your pocket. You're going to be worried about losing it. It's going to be all too much. So do it as soon as you get there. And I did. The minute I got there, I took her to the place where we met, and I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. So good advice from a guy who's never been married, and by all accounts, will probably never get married.
Así es. ¿Y tus hijos qué dicen de su papi? ¿Ya saben la magnitud de padre que tienen? ¿Saben la estrella que fue y el ídolo que se hizo en todo el mundo?
No, they have no idea.
No lo saben.
They have no idea. I mean, my daughter's starting to figure it out a little bit now. She kind of figures it out like projects I do now, like my show Call Me Fitz, and things like that. Like she knows me from that, but she has no idea about the stuff I did before. She has no idea about Beverly Hills 902 or any of that stuff. She's clueless about it.
Imagínate qué emoción tener un papá como Jason. No, muchas felicidades y ahora eres todo un director de cine. ¿Cómo te sientes?
I feel fantastic. I actually started my directing career back on Beverly Hills 90210. I started directing that show back in the 3rd season, and by the time the series was over, I think I directed 15 or 16 episodes of that show. So I directed a lot of episodes of that show, and I continue to direct a lot of episodic television.
Y esto es lo que hoy te lleva a ser director de Cousin Deal.
True. Yeah, very much so. The movie is really about cast the doctor is a man very much at the end of his life, you know, and he ends up on the road with this young girl who's obviously the beginning of her life. And the movie is really about the fact that these two people that are in very different places in their lives can still teach each other a lot of things. And it's really about the fact that, you know, you can find friendship in very unexpected places sometimes. And, you know, that's a sentiment that I feel like is lost in the world a lot of times, you know. People are looking at each other's differences more than looking at what we can teach each other a lot of the time. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to make this movie.
Órale, qué interesante. Oye, ¿y cómo fue tu experiencia dirigiendo esta película?
It's a road movie, and road movies are very challenging inherently. But you know, I came up with a lot of very creative ways to get around the challenges inherent in this kind of movie. You know, I had a phenomenal cast in the movie. You know, Richard Dreyfuss and Tatiana Maslany, my two titular character actors. They just brought so much more to the film than what was actually on the page. I just feel very fortunate that I had them in those two lead roles.
Pues, ¿qué te parece si vamos a ver un pequeño clip de Casa Dylan?
Okay.
Okay. First, we gotta set some ground rules.
Okay, sure.
1, stay out of my business.
Done.
Number 2, no more smoking.
I can quit anytime.
Number 3, I pick the music.
Okay, just none of that bluegrass crap, because it's
I
totally brutal.
pick the music.
Okay, relax.
Number 4, no talking.
I'm not gonna do that.
You're really bad at that. When I say never, never. Stop talking.
Okay, that's a stupid rule.
No talking.
I can't go without
No talking.
because what am I gonna do
No
to you when I have to go
talking.
pee or something?
Get out of
I
my
can't
car.
Qué buena escena. Buena historia, ¿eh?
Yeah.
Oye, y después de esta gran película, ahora, ¿qué otro género te gustaría dirigir?
I like a lot of different genres. I'm interested in historical dramas. I'm interested in science fiction. You know, I like a lot of things. So I hate to limit myself and say, you know, I only want to make movies like this. You know, I like to make all kinds of movies.
Algo de acción, de carreras, porque tú también corrías autos.
A car racing movie is definitely right in my wheelhouse. Yeah, I certainly that is certainly something I know just a little bit about. Yeah.
¿Cuánto estás dispuesto a pagarnos ya para una película?
Oh, you guys want me to pay you?
Yeah, claro. Por ti, comida y cena y con eso te la hacemos. ¿Va?
Okay, good. Deal.
Okay, cerrado.
Es un trato, ok.
No, de verdad que ha sido un placer tenerte aquí en el programa, Jason. Y pues bueno, tú eres un galán de Hollywood y me gustaría que me dieras tu opinión de quién sería una buena amante y una mala amante, ¿te parece?
Okay, sure. All right.
Okay. Pamela Anderson.
Awesome date.
Fantástica. Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, she's a good date. Yeah.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
Excelente.
Perfect date.
Y aparte divertido.
Perfecto. And funny, very
Perfecto.
funny, yes.
Ay,
Perfecto,
ay.
sí.
Y el último, Brad Pitt.
Perfect date.
Muchísimas gracias, Jason. Ha sido un placer tenerte aquí. No dejen de ver Casa Dylan con este gran director. Y por favor sigan con nosotros porque regresamos con Viviana Molly de East Los High y el actor Alex Quijano al regresar aquí en Noches con Platanito. ¡Ay, güey!